When he got married to Rachel last year, Siya was injured. But since tying the knot with his marketing executive, he has returned to captain the Stormers and become an indispensable force for the Springboks. In any spare time, relaxing with Mrs. Kolisi tops his list. So that's what we did.
It feels like it was just yesterday I was at your wedding. I can't believe it's been a whole year. How's married life treating you?
So, time is just flying, hey?
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. It's been an amazing year. Obviously ups and downs, and Sia's been traveling a lot, but yeah.
It's been quite the intense season, hey?
Yeah, it's been intense. A lot of traveling, actually. The most I've done, obviously, since I've been playing for South Africa. So, I've been away for 7 weeks now. So, I'm seeing it for the first time after 7 weeks.
Well, then this is just what you need to recuperate. A little R&R with your wife and friends.
The couple enjoyed a brief honeymoon in Victoria Falls last year. And while their dream is to travel to as many African countries as they can, discovering South Africa is just as exciting. We were in Limpopo's Madikele National Park, where Adrian Mulder works in a biosphere 3 million years old.
Adrian, I know that the Waterberg is a UNESCO-registered biosphere. What forms part of the area and makes it so special?
Well, this area here is unique with regards to the mountains itself, being one of the oldest oxidized mountain ranges in the world. Also forming part of a wetland system that feeds into the Limpopo River, one of our largest in South Africa. But apart from that, all the game that we see around this area here, even this leopard tortoise we saw this morning, just so many small things that also make it great being out in the bush environment, especially in the Waterberg.
Joining the Kolisis in the Waterberg were great friends Kirsten Amsterdam and Scarra Ntubeni.
You guys go way back.
You know what happened there? 19 years old, we came to Stellenbosch, and this guy tricked me. He told me to come to his room. I didn't have a roommate, I was looking for one. And then as I got into the door, I had my bags and he locked, says, "You're my roommate." So we became roommates, and probably the best thing ever because we're both messy. We struggled the next year because we lived together and we didn't have a car, and we had to take a train to training. Taxi left at 5 in the morning, and we had to be there at 7 in Belleville. It's not that far. We still got there late.
Well, look where you are now.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I say I wouldn't change anything. It's been an awesome journey, awesome road, and I'm looking forward to the future as well.
Scarra, you've had a couple of setbacks the last 2 seasons. How are you doing?
It's been good for me in a way, just to get out of the rugby bubble and, you sort of discover that rugby is what you do and not who you are, and, so you do learn a lot, and yeah, I think sometimes it's a blessing in disguise when you get injured.
Yeah. Luckily, he's very good with working off the field. He's got lots of charity he works with. We did a painting the other day for the Stormers with him. He took us to the township in Hout Bay, right? Yeah, he's very good at that, and he's getting other guys involved as well.
Sia, your nickname is The Bear. Where does it come from?
I think it was a game. I tackled someone hard. Like I used to bear hug people when I tackled them. So they started calling me that. So I just went with it. But I think it's actually disappearing now.
Yeah, it's extinct.
Extinct, yeah, endangered. Yeah, endangered species.
Bears are about the only wildlife you won't find around Marataba Trails Lodge. This eco-friendly solar-powered getaway makes the most of the local wood and stone, incorporating it into a modern design which merges with its surrounds. As management positions go, Clive van Vollenhoven says his job can't be topped.
Clive, your lodge is an oasis in the bushveld. What does Marataba offer its guests?
Well, for one, just this mountain range. I mean, come out here, it's Table Mountain times how many? The tents speak for themselves. I struggle to call it a tent, actually. Indoor shower, outdoor shower, the spa treatments, and we try and keep everything as carbon neutral as possible. We recycle. It's very much a part of our ethos with more hotels.
The lodge proves that green building techniques and contemporary design go very well together. The river trips are a popular way to explore these natural surrounds. Siya began courting Rachel 4 years ago, and you can feel how comfortable and happy they are in each other's company.
This is so special. I remember at the wedding how you said the two of you like to out-romance one another.
He always comes up with trips like this one and a few others that we've been on, and tries to just get the two of us away and just a little bit of time alone. So it's always really nice and pretty romantic, because he never just leaves it at this, at just like an amazing game drive or something. There's always massages or nice dinners or something involved as well, so it's awesome.
And you're drinking non-alcoholic champagne because you have a new family member on the way.
I've got a little girl on the way, so we'll be a team of 6 very soon.
Yeah, super excited. Already has me around the finger.
And how are all the children doing?
Yeah, so well. So Liam is heading off to high school next year. He's going to PE. So it's a big move for him and a big move for us as well.
But I'm excited for him for his new chapter, going to my old school. And he can do whatever he wants at grade, so it's a great opportunity.
Lipelo's doing so well as well. Nicholas is just an interesting little character at this point in life. He's 3 years old and super adorable. And yeah, they're all really looking forward to having another addition to the family. So yeah, it's exciting.
At 26 years old, teammates Siya and Scarra are in the prime of their careers. Though Scarra has had to maintain a sense of humour after being sidelined again with a torn hamstring.
Scarra, you're here with your longtime girlfriend Kirsten. Where did you two meet?
We met in Stellenbosch when Siya and I were playing for the under-19s. Yeah, so I can't remember exactly the first time I met her, but yeah. It was obviously, she was looking good. Now she's still here. She's still around.
Kirsten, what's your side of the story?
Siya actually introduced us. I met Siya first. And apparently, the legend goes, he was really scared to talk to me. So Siya did the bit of the matchmaking and the Cupid work, and the rest is history.
With the identity of the Springbok game in a time of transition, and with European clubs hunting our best natural talent with pounds and euros, strong personalities are needed to keep our rugby moving forward. Siya is passionate about offering more young South Africans opportunities to play, and the right nutrition is a big part of their development.
Siya, as a professional athlete, what does your diet typically consist of?
We're actually quite fortunate that our condition coach makes sure that he speaks to the chef, so anything that's on the table we can eat.
No sweet things?
Nah, I'm not.
Not a sweetie.
Somebody else is. Somebody else is. When I bring sweets from tour, it's always for the kids, but the kids never get to eat them.
Whatever your diet, injuries are a part of the sport. And as one of the best hookers in the game, Scarra has seen his share. It's the only factor keeping him from playing in the green and gold.
And what's on the cards for you, Scarra?
With my injuries, obviously with my Achilles, I've been out for 11 months. And I could have, you know, after all this time, I could have had my daughter as well. And I think for me, my focus is getting rehabilitated properly and yeah, getting back on the field.
I'm excited actually to play the last game so I can be home with my daughter because she'll be born by the last game. Yeah, so for now it's just play, win as many games as possible.
Well, we wish you a bright, healthy, happy future and the best of the good life. Cheers.
With their fearsome comeback against the All Blacks at Newlands last Saturday, Siya and the Springboks have shown their mettle.